Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, the ETH chart has rallied quite strongly into resistance. So far, there hasn't been any clear confirmation that the fifth wave to the downside here has started as per the white count. Still watching for that one more low here. And it doesn't need to happen, of course. There is an alternative scenario as highlighted in yellow here on the chart. But as I explained in the last video, in the yellow scenario, we are left without a clear bottoming structure here. And it would be an extremely difficult structure because it would imply that if we break above resistance, then I have to give that scenario more focus. That in this scenario, we are moving in yellow wave C of Alt B, so of an alternative B wave, which means we get a larger B wave rally, which is highlighted, as I said, in yellow. And this B wave then, it's basically this B wave, which potentially topped around the 28th of April here, yeah, B wave, that we get a larger B wave rally, okay? And it would be an A, B, C pattern. This B wave never finished. It's going to be up here. And it's all about understanding what the structures are. And if the price is unable to form a lower low from here, then as I said, this leaves us without a clear bottoming structure. Then I would first watch for that larger C wave within an alternative B wave, basically a wider flat correction. Flat corrections are so-called 3-3-5 movements. We have 3 waves in yellow wave A. We have 3 waves in yellow wave B. And then it would be a 5-wave move in wave C. And then we could have a chance from there to start the entire move down there, which is ideally happening now here, okay? So I'm not suggesting we go to new bear market lows or anything, but it indicates we are, not yet finished basically with the correction, which would be annoying because it would just mean many more weeks probably of frustrating price action. It would likely extend this entire correction, I would say, by at least a month. Okay, I guess we all want to avoid that, but you know, the market will decide. So in another scenario, which is the one that I follow primarily at the moment, at least as long as the price stays below $3,030. Oops, 1 second. In this scenario, we are now coming down in wave 5. Ideally from here, I have to say, because any break above today's high could lead to a sustained break above resistance. Now, that doesn't mean it is a sustained break. If we get a wick above resistance and then come down, I wouldn't call it a sustained break. But if we see that the market does this, move up, consolidate, and then even go up further, well, that's a sustained break. Or if we do this, go up, down, okay, you think, okay, it's coming down and then it breaks its high again. I would call that a sustained break. So if that happens, I'm leaning towards yellow. Until then, watching for white. But really, it's about time then for Ether to start that 5th wave down. Maybe Ether could also extend in a wave 4 sideways correction, but that wave 4 looks healthy on the ETH chart. And one more low at least would be preferred at this stage to give us a nice bottoming structure in the white zone between $2,500 and $2,800 pretty much. Next micro support is between 2,712 and 2,790, and then 2,600 and 2,500. So I guess today it's all about watching for resistance, if resistance is holding. If not, then it is the first indication that the price is going to test the area above the previous B wave top. So we're looking at $3,365 plus. Not much higher necessarily before the Alt B top is going to be established. That's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.